So welcome back, it's Fred, yep, back in the shed, and as you can hear on the 27555, still got that god-awful crackling which we think is a PLT noise. And I'd like to thank everybody that left a comment on the last video. Absolutely overwhelmed. I think it's up to almost 150 comments there, loads and loads of advice, everybody trying to sort of help me. If I can eradicate this noise, or certainly make it better. We still don't know what it is. There's lots and lots of theories what this this noise could be. It's quite interesting because I'm getting comments from people very far afield now that are also suffering this noise. Now hang on to the end of the video because I'll link you to something. I'll show you something that is quite surprising, and that will be at the end. But at the moment we're concentrating. We're back in the shed. This noise isn't going away. It doesn't seem to get any worse or any better at night time, things like that. I still think it is a PLT noise. I do think it's local to my house, my shack. Yeah, I think it is a local noise. I've come to the conclusion that because I did the battery test on the last video, I don't think I can blame the power supply anymore. I know people have said, you know, put ferrites in the power supply lead, things like that. Yeah, I get that, but as I did a battery test, I do think it's I'm not going to blame the power supply anymore. I need to do a dark test, and again everything's switched off in the house. I'm still waiting to do that. I've still got the missus working from home, doing tax assessments and tax accounts upstairs. I can't exactly switch the power off on my days off. That will be one more sort of final test. These videos will come to an end. I can't keep going around in circles. Some of the comments are going around in circles. So today on this video, what I want to do, and what a few of you suggested, is just get the trusty Texan. That's the noise. So yeah, I'm just going to get the trusty little Texan 600 there, and I'm going to go further afield. I'm just going to sort of wander around these sort of area around my house. There's a couple of things that I want to check out. I've got an electrical transformer station not that far away. Now that should be very well RF insulated. That's a professional installation. Also, in more recent years we've had LED street lighting, and although they're switched off, I imagine there will be some power going to their power transformers and things like that. So I want to go and take the radio and check out the street lighting, and just have a walk around and just to see if it is localised to my house or this area, which I do believe it is, and see if I can sort of locate it. So that's going to come up just right now, and then I say there'll be a little bit at the end of the video which is quite interesting, but let's go and do that walk around now. Here we go, got the Texan 600, got it set on wide, reduced the size of the antenna a little bit so it's not receiving quite so strongly, and you get a few flashes of static as we move around the house, but that crackling noise still there. So we're going to go for a little walk, and I think the third thing to check out is that power substation. Yes, there is an increase in the static noise, but the crackling, it seems quite consistent, doesn't seem to get any worse. I don't think it's that little substation, but one thing that I want to check out next is LED lighting. We had the whole street replaced a couple of years ago, and certainly these can produce RF noise. So have a little listen to this. This got quite interesting at this stage. And here I really thought I was onto something, so I walk across the road and check another LED light to see if it gives the same results. There was some noise here, but it's nowhere near as bad as the other one. Right, the next thing I wanted to check out was a house close to me that has a large amount of solar panels. That house seemed really quiet, so time to go back and look a bit closer to home. As the keen-eyed ones amongst you will spot, there is a British Gas power meter sender here, and I'm not sure about this. It's been here a long time. I don't think it's still active, but I will take this inside and test it, perhaps on another video. Final check is my consumer unit, but I will have to wait till I can turn the power off to get a proper test here. Incidentally, just to answer some of the comments on the PME earthing system, there's my electrical main sort of fuse box, and there is a wire. I've just noticed there is a wire coming down onto the gas pipe. I assume that's the gas pipe for the building, so I don't know if that's just taking the static away from the gas pipe or that is the main earth. Oh, there we go. I'm a bit bloody stupid, isn't it? It actually says it on the box there, protective multiple earth installation, so it is PME. So I think that earth cable is just to remove any static from the gas pipe. So yeah, so that's PME, so there is no separate earth coming into the house, unfortunately. So I'm still not very confident about putting in a copper ground rod. Bit of distant stuff there on the 19 FM. Yeah, so the walk around, I think I'm a little bit more confused than when I started, possibly. Those LED street lights, one of those street lights certainly seemed to be producing a lot of RF noise. The power transformer substation, that was absolutely fine, and when I kind of got away from the house it seemed to be clearer. I don't think it's solar panels, anything like that. And in checking out my own electrical mains, as you heard when I got it close to my electrical mains, it went absolutely crazy. So originally I thought that this is coming in via the antenna, and I still think it is, but why would my electrical mains kick out so much noise? It's really weird, and I haven't got a smart meter. That little transmitter thing there that was on that's basically really old, and that no longer works. That was here when we came here 15 years ago. Yeah, what do you make of it? I honestly don't know at this stage. I'm thinking of possibly upgrading my coaxial cable to the antenna. It's something that I've been meaning to do for a while because it's got a little bit taut. Maybe that'll be a future video, maybe some suggestions for that. Now, I want to leave you a little link at the end. A guy got in contact with me, and Max Mountain World, he's got his own YouTube channel. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He was very kind enough to make a video, and he called it Fred's Interference, I Get It Too. And what is remarkable is he's way up in the French Alps. I mean, he's in the middle of nowhere, and yet pretty much on the same frequencies, starting down on the sort of low 27s, right up to just before the ham band cuts in at 28, he's getting the same crackling interference. And using his Yaesu 450 Delta, he's able, like I can, using the noise blanking filter is able to cut that noise out, which is what I can do as well, but I'm trying to use the 6900 and 9900. So it's really, really interesting that he's getting that noise, and other people have left comments saying that this is affecting ham bands as well. I don't know, you know, obviously it seems louder near my house, but is that just because my Antron 99 might be radiating a noise, acting as an amplifier, because it's resonant? I honestly don't know. Looking to the future, I want to try, as I said, I completely switch everything off. That's the next thing I want to try. I'll have to sort of wait until I can do that. That's it for now. I've done what you guys asked. I'm still a little bit kind of confused. I'm still suffering. And yeah, well, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments walking that radio around. And as I say, just not quite sure at the moment, but at least I'm getting somewhere, but not anywhere near solving this problem. But that's it for now. As always, I do appreciate your view time. I'm a small channel. Please give me a thumbs up. It helps me, helps the channel, and nice to see. But as for now, as always, please, please, please stay safe, still in worrying times, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers, guys.